62% of all households in America own a pet, whether it be a cat, a bird, a dog, or any kind of animal you can own. No, you can't tell how many people abuse their animals, because many of the owners and the abusers never get caught and never face charges. Animal abuse can include neglecting an animal, like not feeding them or not giving them water, keeping them outside, not paying attention to them, abandoning them, like when you move away and you leave them by themselves to fend for themselves. People drown them, stab them, poison them, hang them. People do so many horrific things to animals that I just cannot imagine how anyone can do anything like that to another living creature. People abuse animals for many reasons, like one being they don't know they're doing anything wrong. Like they don't know a certain kind of dog needs a certain kind of shelter, or they have the dog house in a low area where it can flood during the day or during a rain. Or some people abuse their animal by just not paying attention, like leaving their animal in a car with the windows rolled up. Like they don't pay attention to it, or they just don't care enough to roll the windows down on a hot day. Other people do it on purpose, but not for long, like a group of kids throwing rocks at a bird or hurting a stray cat in their neighborhood. They do it just to look cool in front of each other, but they often don't do it for long. The people who are the most serious are the people that do it on purpose and they keep doing it and they know they're doing wrong. Like they abuse animals for the power it gives them, or they feel strong when they do it. They can't hurt people, so they hurt animals. It makes them feel better about themselves. Those people are cowards. They can't hurt people, so they hurt the animals because the animals can't stick up for themselves. And these people don't care. These people are also the ones that don't get caught. And animal abuse is illegal in all 50 states. And the severity of the crime is what makes the consequences what they are, is what decides whether the owner and the abuser will go to jail or if they will just pay fines. But many times the owner is never found, never charged with a crime, they never pay fines, and even when a person goes to jail, they can serve time, they can get out and go get another animal to abuse and then start the cycle all over again. People shouldn't abuse their animals because animals depend on us to keep them healthy and keep them safe. They depend on us to give them the right food and give them food every day and to protect them from the outside and protect them from the people who might hurt them. And they can't speak. It's our duty to protect them and to speak up for them. We have to be their voice because they don't have one. You should play with your animal every day. Even if you have more than one animal outside that play with each other all the time, you should take the time to give each one individual attention. And without this attention, they might start acting different. They lose their personality and they change what they are. All animals want is to be loved by the owner. I mean, think about, if you have a dog, think about how often you walk in the door and your dog just wants to play with you. No matter what you say to them, no matter what you do to them, they always want to play with you. And they always want your attention. And they're always there by your side. So, how can we help? People can help by knowing the signs of animal abuse, like an animal that's scared of its owner, or an animal that's chained up outside with no shelter around, or a really short chain, or an animal that's outside with no food or water outside, especially in the summer, or an animal that's left outside in the snow in the winter and they have no shelter or anything like that. Or if you've seen a person, an owner, being abusive to their animal, you should talk to the owner first. Tell them that it's not right. Or tell them that they need to give their animal shelter or something like that. And if it doesn't change, then you can call the Humane Society. The Humane Society will more than likely come out and give them a warning, and then come back a few weeks later, and if nothing's changed, then they will more than likely take the animal. Or you can even talk to the owner and see if you can take care of the animal if you're able to. Another way people can help is to spay and neuter their animals. The Humane Society, when they pick up an animal, they spay and neuter all of them because there's an overpopulation of cats and dogs in America, and we're trying to stop the overpopulation and stop the stray cats and stop the extra animals that people just toss out and abandon. You can adopt a pet from a shelter. There are many animals in shelters that need homes, and most people want to go to a pet store for a certain breed of dog, but the pet stores just aid in the overpopulation of the dogs and the cats. And the animal hospital, you can get just as nice of a dog or a cat for what you're going to pay in the pet store. And you can be a foster. Fosters, they get many different animals in their home, and they take care of them, and all these animals go outside and they play together, and they go inside and they eat together, and it helps for the animals to get used to other animals and get used to people in case they're adopted with a family that has other pets. They'll be used to that. Animals are living, breathing creatures, and each have their own personality. And it is our duty to protect each and every one of them and to be their voice. They cannot stand up for themselves. Animal abuse is never okay.